Now, the microphone is right in my face, which means it is right in her face. So I'm going to try with the microphone, but if it does make her a tad bit nervous, especially if the band starts up again, I may need to put the microphone back down. So this is a bald eagle. Is she really bald? She definitely has a full head of feathers. But when the English first came to the United States, the word bald meant white. So it's because of that white head of feathers that they did get the term bald eagle. It just now means something different than it used to. I'm going to go ahead and just talk really loud here. Now, if you notice, if you were watching the Eagle Cam, when Harmon left, when he fledged, or even right now, if you see him returning, does he look like this? No, he's completely dark. Dark head, dark body, dark tail, dark beak, and dark eyes. When they fledge, they're completely brown. Even though they're full size, they've got that color difference to let other eagles know that they're juveniles, that they're still learning. As they mature into an adult, that's when they get the white head, the white tail, the yellow beak, the yellow eyes. And both males and females look like this. They won't have this coloration. We generally base whether they're males or females off of size. In the raptor world, males are usually, or the boys are usually bigger than the girls. So if you're watching a nest and you see two adults come up to that nest, the bigger one is most likely the female, and the smaller one the male. This bald eagle, we do believe, is a female. She's a very large bald eagle for the Midwest. The farther north you go, the larger the bald eagle gets. So bald eagles in Alaska, Canada are a lot larger than the bald eagles here. And bald eagles in Florida are your smallest eagles, quite a bit smaller than the ones here. And Midwest, we actually have pretty good size in between the two. Now bald eagles, their main diet is, or main prey that they catch is fish. They will sometimes catch other prey. Usually it's associated with water. But they'll also be a scavenger. And being a scavenger is easy food. It'd be like giving you guys the option of going and sitting down at your dining room table or your dinner table for dinner, or chasing your dinner 5 times around the house. It's going to be a lot easier just walking to the table. Same thing for these birds. Unfortunately, being a scavenger is causing them some harm recently. We are seeing a large amount of bald eagles. I believe it's almost 80% of bald eagles that come into our clinic have some trace or amount of lead in their system. And a third of the bald eagles that come into our center have enough lead that is considered to be lead toxicity or lead poisoning. And we're really trying to encourage people to use alternatives to lead fishing tackle and lead ammunition.
Did you get that? Yes, I did.
Since everybody's attention's on that, we'll go ahead and talk about that right now. When they go to the bathroom, it's all mixed together. So they don't do a number 1 and a number 2, we say they do a number 3. And there actually is a name for it. It's actually called a mute. And so she just muted. Now when raptors mute, they tend to do it in one of 2 ways. Either straight down, or they do what's called a slice, where they shoot it out. And you can tell a little bit about their lifestyle by the way they go to the bathroom. Your hawks and eagles do that slice. And I will tell you that's a very poor representation, but she did go our first program and that crate's pretty full right now. So she's a little low on juice. But I've had her actually do a slice where it gets off the other end of the tarp. That's why I have 2 tarps usually up here. The reason they do that slice is since they build that nest, they return to it year the nest stay clean. So you can use it. They don't want all of the mutes attracting insects, other animals to the nest either. But a nest is shaped kind of like a bowl. Is it very safe to get on the very edge of it, to drop it over the edge? Not at all. So this way they can just shoot it out and keep it clean. This bald eagle, the reason why she lives at the Raptor Center is she had an injured right wing. It is injury to her shoulder joint, and she can no longer fly either. She doesn't have that wing droop, but she can't get any lift. And if you notice, if she opens up her wings again, that she holds that right wing a little different than that left. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get her back in her crate. She does have a pretty big wingspan. Her wingspan is designed to soar, to catch the wind, let the wind do a lot of that work. And her wingspan is almost 7 feet long.
I just can't imagine her. I know. That's how I am. It's like, God, I can't imagine him being that big and tall for that little guy.